Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
You're here with Jill and Ramey, twinflamehealers.com. It's wonderful to be with you all today. So today we're going to be talking about sensitive souls and your twin flame connection and relationships in general, being sensitive souls as a couple, basically. So all advanced souls, which is all of you most likely watching this, you would have already hit the bye-bye button if you weren't a long time ago. All of you watching this are sensitive souls, as is your twin or your beloved. And this topic, we want to do this video today to shed some light, more light, on what being a sensitive soul is for you, for your twin or beloved, and how it plays out in your connection. It's just such a crucial topic. We're also going to be doing some healing for you on this and give you some more resources so you can go more deeply in figuring this out, healing it, and dancing better with your beloved.
So it's useful to think about highly sensitive souls as being, there's research in the psychological literature that talks about highly sensitive persons, and there's a number of factors that they talk about in terms of that. But if you think in terms of very advanced souls and you bring those two together, it's really useful to think in terms of the soul level as well as the personality level. So we're really sensitive at the soul level because we're very advanced souls, but we're also very sensitive at the personality level. So that can mean a number of things. So one of them is we can be really sensitive to sound, for example, to noise or to light and etc. So think in terms of living with somebody else and being in a connection with somebody else, and they disturb your inner peace, right? So don't do that. It bugs me. It hurts my ears. And the other guy doesn't get it because we have, different people have different sensitivities from each other. So it's hard to relate to the other guy. So we have to honor ourselves, and we need to understand sensitivity overall, and that's a crucial factor in terms of being here on earth and being in relationship with the world, with sensitive people, with people who are not so sensitive, and so on. And so one of the things that happens is we can get overwhelmed because of our sensitivity. We can go into a bunch of fear, for example, and shut down, or we can just close ourselves off, or we can cope in various ways. We hide on the couch and cope with drugs, alcohol, medications, and so on. So our ways of coping makes things worse. Our sensitivity is really a gift, because it helps us to be more in tune with what's going on out there and within us. But we react in such a way we don't know how to cope, and so we basically shut it down. So one of the things that happens as a result of being really sensitive is we're afraid of getting hurt, and so we're less willing to take risks. So if we're in a small job or if we're in a small relationship, we prefer to stay where we're at because it's safe, or it creates the illusion of being safe. So the richness that's out there for many highly sensitive people, very sensitive souls, we're much less likely to get that. And so we're talking about twin flames. So Jill is going to talk to you about the relationship aspect.
So think of you're wired this way for a reason, right? So you've heard us say this before if you've watched our videos or listened to any of our calls. We're of the perspective that advanced souls are wired differently because we're here to bring something new to the earth. We're not meant to fit in, but we make the mistake, as Ramey said, of either shutting ourselves down or trying to be normal. And then we fall into this thing of wanting our twin to be normal as well, and we're not even aware of it. So Ramey and I did that to each other, and this is one thing that we want you to really understand about you and your twin, is that it's very easy to feel our own sensitivity. We feel that we're overwhelmed or we're upset or that really hurt my feelings, but we forget that our twin is also sensitive. And what happens with twins is that we're polarized, right? In a lot of ways. We're either exactly the same or we're polarized. Exactly the same at the core level, but we polarize in a lot of ways until we heal that and merge that. So for example, in our case, when we were going through really difficult times, we would be experiencing ourselves as hurt, but we would not understand the other one was hurt. So we'd be seeing only their outside coping style, like, oh, he's just shut down, or he's angry, or he's being a jerk, or she's just running away from me, she doesn't love me. We go in our heads and we start interpreting, and we can't tell you the number of times we've heard that from twins that we've worked with, even labeling their twin as a narcissist or and sometimes, that's a whole other topic. Sometimes it could be true, but most of the time it's because they're coping. That's it. They're shutting down, or they're acting out, or they're afraid, or they feel unworthy, all because of, at its heart in some way, sensitivity. So first we need to learn how to have compassion for ourselves as a sensitive soul. And that's a big one, right? Because we've been programmed in childhood, through our families, through society, not to be sensitive. And it's even more true for males. So if you have a male twin, some of you have two males, two females, or male and female. But if you're a female, you got to understand that males are sensitive and cope with it and show it in different ways. They hide it better a lot of times than women do. And I just have so much compassion for all the males who have even more cultural pressure not to show up as sensitive. They're labeled as, whiny, weak, etc., all of those things. So think of your twin. If you have a male twin, they've been absolutely conditioned not to show their sensitivity, and that's going to show up in your dance. So they reject their own sensitivity, and then we reject their sensitivity. And then that does not draw them closer to us, for sure. It's going to push them away. So by accepting our sensitivity, by accepting and understanding them as a sensitive soul, we can really start to dance differently as twins.
So part of the issue is that if you think in terms of so what's this all for anyway? Well, whether it's all for is that's created by the universe. It's orchestrated by the universe for these two very advanced sensitive souls to come together to go more fully into union. And so as we help to transform our unresolved issues more and more and more, there's more incredible richness that develops, and then we can give to the world more fully. That's the what for. That's the goal. And that's for those of you who feel like giving up, and my beloved is way away, we haven't had contact for 5 years, or for those of you who connect on a regular basis, but it's not enough, or if you're living together, we can, no matter what the situation is, in our work as helpers, transformers, healers, over the years, we've seen many people come together more and more fully, even if they've been out of contact for years. So the parts of you that want to give up, we need to let go of those, because that's a part of us that wants to shut down and forget about it, right? Safety. So it's not over until it's over, right? So and it's not over because it's another lifetime. If we haven't fully resolved it, then we fully ascend. So let's do a little bit of healing regarding this, regarding what we're talking about today. And so just settle yourself in. Go into a calm state. Connect with your higher wiser side. Do pat to the small parts of you that want to hide. Cope with your sensitivity by shutting down one way or another, or you're overwhelmed and freaking out like I spent many years doing. Scared of all kinds of things. Heal those parts. A higher, wiser side helps to heal the lower parts. Heal them more profoundly for you. Some of you have gotten yourself from really fancy psychiatric labels and fancy medications and so on. Just clear away those judgments from other people, whether it's your dad that felt you were too sensitive, or that psychiatrist over there, or that whoever. Clear those things away. Our sensitivity is a gift. It's a richness. It's a profound richness. And as we said, as you connect more and more with your beloved, astounding richness can come and develop more and more. Now, go into your heart chakra. Connect with your higher heart center. It's a center of compassion. If you're not able to, that's okay. You practice doing it. You fake it till you make it. Now send heart energy over to your beloved. You may have been judging them, you may be scared of them partly, you may be blah blah blah. So you send healing energy partly to those parts of you that throw rocks or that might hide under a rock. And then you send healing energy to them as well, to the part of them that throws rocks, that want to hide under a rock, that hides into a much smaller relationship over there, etc. Copes with smoking the ganja or whatever. Blue haze all around us, right? To clear all of those things. That's to bring greater peace and greater connection for you, for the other guy, between you. So you bring in a combination of high sensitivity between the two of you, and you connect with spirit more and more together, however you define spirit, and you get more and more vast riches. To work on that more profoundly.
So this dance, this sensitivity dance between us took us a long, long time to master. It was really one of the toughest nuts for us to crack as twins. And it was a very challenging dynamic for a long time for us. So as we've unpacked it, we've learned a lot of tools and skills and techniques to help. So basically that's the foundation of our work, is how to help sensitive souls, advanced souls, and twin flames. So we've created a number of things to help you focus on this. So down below in the video description, you can find some new things that we're offering, some things that we've been offering a while, and come join us if you want more. We've got lots to offer you on this topic. And the goal is to thrive as a sensitive soul and to thrive with your twin as a sensitive soul. That's whether you're together connecting every day or living together, or whether that's you're across the planet. There's so much you can do to help that connection go better and to help yourself go better and to thrive as this sensitive advanced soul on earth. So much you can do. You are not powerless at all. So come learn more if you want from us, and we hope this video has been helpful for you, and we send you lots of love. Great being with you today.
Bye.